Okay, off we go.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Catherine. Okay, first we will go over the demonstration agenda, like our agenda statement about recording, questions, chat, and also registration with FCC course, overview of RTL, and then user demo and question and comments. Then statement on recording the user demonstration will be recorded for the future training usage. By attending, you agree to be recorded. And if you prefer not to ask questions during the Q&A period, you may make use of the meeting chat as well. Questions during the meeting, please hold on your questions until the question answer portion of the meeting so that we can get through all of the meeting content. And you are free to utilize the meeting chat and ask questions at any time. Additionally, you may email also questions after the meeting to icfsdemo@fcc.gov. This is the email address. And then the overview. The International Communications Filing System, ICFS, is the official electronic licensing and filing system of the Federal Communication Commission's Space Bureau and Office of International Affairs. Each ICFS subsystem has multiple filing request types, and each filing request type requires one or more completed forms. While there are many common steps for the filing request, there are also filing variants based on the service category, request type, and FCC filing requirements. Today, we will cover FCC application of International Route List, RTL, that includes the following: the new route list form, 225 RTL new, modification of authorization form, 225 RTL mod, and waiver form, 225 RTL waive. The first step for you, it will be registered with the FCC. ICFS users must be registered with FCC and have a username, password, and also FCC registration number, FRN, to log in and submit FCC filing. Use the following steps. This is the following steps to register with FCC. All these steps will also be listed in your external user guide with all links and more detailed steps as well. Basically, you will go to fcc.gov user login, and in your browser, you open the FCC course registration page. This page is very well guided and also describes the steps. You will select register to open an FCC account and follow all the instructions. Also, additional information about registering with FCC can be found on FCC registration frequently asked questions page. It's on the portal, what I will show you as well today. And the first part of the demo, I will show you accessing the ICFS quick search page, navigating your ICFS landing page, search bar and advanced search, also the helpful links, and also the page about what the tab about ICFS is, learn more about ICFS and my inbox. This will be the first part. Here. After you will register with the course, you will log in to the fcc.gov, you will be presented with your landing page. On your landing page, here on the right corner, will be your credentials, your first and last name. And here I will show you that you can update your profile. You'll be able to also upload the picture and also put your bio here as well. And also here you can, the same, if you need to log out, this is where you do the logout. Okay. Then here we can just cover a little bit the taskbars here. The My Filings is where you will be your applications. The Start New Applications, that's where you will start your applications. Also the actions, this is some actions what you will take. My Inbox, it's the communication between FCC and external users. if there are any like questions FCC has, they can post in external communication, and you will see here on your page. For our demo, I also prepared the message here as well. The reasons, this is, if you click here, it will bring you to the recent public notice, also recent filings, the recent filings what we have in our UAT, then recent actions, and recent pleading and comments. As well, here we have pleading and comments. This is where you click if you want to file the pleading and comments. And this is the helpful links. We will go over a little bit here. When you click on your helpful links, you can find all the information you will need. It's like a FCC home. There's also that if you need to register with course, FCC fees, some policies and privacy statements, as well as like how you can contact the helpline, all the staff list also listed here. For example, if I click here, you will be to Office of the Chief, and then settle on another one. Then if you forgot your password, you can also use those links here, some FCC rules, satellite lists, and also we have here the broadcast. This is how you, the guidance, how you can select the call sign for IHF. And we have also some external reports can be found here as well. And if you click on the About ICFS, basically you will be always directed to your landing page. And here on the landing page, this is the list what we went regarding the recent filing, recent actions, and pleading comments. Also, if you want to find, for example, any application, you want to find the public viewable information, you can use file number, what you have. It will bring everything what's regarding that file number. And then also we have you can also do the search by call sign or auth ID, FRNs, and pleading comments. I have one FRN what we can use as well. Show you the search. See what I can find under this FRN. Yeah, this is the FRN. Of the ICFS, and also we have the advanced search. Here on this page, you can select the service, you can select the TL, for example, and also the state. I know to have couple current, and do the search. And this is the, for example, the current RTLs. Also, gonna do by application type, if it's amendment, modification, assignment, or renewal or special temporary authority, transfer control, and also other types here. Okay, I will pause a little bit here if you have any questions.
Okay, one came through from Chanel Perry.
Mhm.
It's, what if we are filing on the behalf of our client? Would we have to still have our own profile, or could we still use our client's profile? So Chanel, whether or not you use your client's profile is between you and your client. The login is the username and password that you got at course. You have the ability to link FRNs to any username and password provided the other party is okay with it. So that's really up to you. It's if you want them all in, and I don't know what to tell you. From a security point of view, it would probably be better the right way, or the way that they have it set up, where you would just get linked to your client's FRN, but that's totally between you and them. We don't check it. In other words, we don't pay attention.
Thank you
That's
so
the
much.
only one I saw. Yeah, that's the only one I saw. You can go on. Thanks. You're welcome.
And this was the first part. And the second part of our demo is I will show you the draft and submit new application international route list form 225 RTL new, how to start new application, how to save it as a draft, how to do the submission, also the all features of the my filings, and then we will do the also modification of authorization for RTL mode, submit the waiver. We'll show you where to do the fee payment, also the actions and pleading and comments part. To start new application, you will click on the start new application. For RTL, it's under the international telecommunication. And we go to RTL here. You will click on RTL new. And then you will be presented with a form. Also here on the top, we have the instructions. And after you save as a drafted form, you also can print the form. To see the instructions, you will click on here. And you will be presented in new tab with instructions. The RTL new instructions. Just scroll down a little bit here. And then also, if you would like to print the form, you can click on the print the form and you will be presented with a printable view of the form. Here, like all filing requests may require you to complete one or more forms, but the form fields, section tabs, and buttons also vary to accommodate the filing and the processing of the different request types. Required fields in ICFS form are indicated with asterisks as well. And also we have multiple sections that go throughout the ICFS, and like the first section, applicant information, you can meet on every form. Here you will select the FRN. All those FRNs is assigned to you as a user, and that you register with course. Here the information gets populated, and you will select any legal entity type. For contact information, you can select checkbox and do the contact same as filer or carrier, or you can select new FRN, another FRN for the contact information, for example, like that. And then we have the relationship field as well here. You will need to enter the brief application description. Can do.
And the brief application description is what gives you a title in your My Filings list to be able to search on. This is as much for you as it is for us.
You click again, and then the routing list. I'm selecting. Also, for this field, like in some other fields, also set as to select multiple countries or maybe multiple file numbers, and you will see that this will be formed that way with the X that you can It means that you can select multiple of them. And then this section the RTL form has a waiver section, which is also on the all forms throughout the ICFS. And the waiver has the functionality that you can answer yes, you can provide the information and also attach the file on the question level, or you can just do no. And then we have as well the attachments and confidential treatment of attachment section, which just has a functionality to also attach the files and also the functionality that some of the files can be confidential. And if I select here, for example, Control array, and if you do the confidential, it will provide the option for you to attach 3 files. Okay. And then we come to another section, which is also the common section for all the forms. The all forms have general certification statements, what you will need to check, and the signature block. Middle initial and suffix is not required. And here we have I can uncheck this one. You will see that what required form on the information that is required on the form will present it at the bottom of the form to show you that some stuff was missed. And now we can save form as a draft. And this form, when you click on Save as a Draft, is located in My Filings. My Filings tab, you can see that this is the form which is most recent, is on top. My Filings tab is broken down into the first applications, the draft applications here. Then you scroll down and you will see pending applications, pending payment applications, then pending review and pending consummation, current, and closed archived. You can open the one that we just saved as a draft. Then we can just scroll down that all the information, what we entered is on the form. And now we can review to submit. And submit. And you will be presented with the page that application has been successfully submitted, with the information that applicant name, submission ID, file number, submission date, and time. Also, RTL has waiver and modification, and we can do the modification of authorization. select the one that you want to modify. Here is the modification file number. Also, we'll need to check the box that that we must attach a narrative statement that describe the changes on the application. Scroll down, that all the information gets populated. Basically, we do the brief application description. Will need to be filled again for the modification. Also, if you want to do some modification, for example, we want to add file number, just management. And then we do the and we can just to see if everything was filled out and review to submit. Okay, the modification was submitted. And then we can do waiver part for RTL. So also the form has instructions and the print form functionality, and then we can just fill it out. This time we can do the check here as same as applicant, and you can see that it gets populated with information from applicant information. And that's how the submission for RTL waiver happens. I'll pause here if you have any questions, and then we move to another part.
Artie wanted me to make a statement about waivers.
Okay.
You can ask for a waiver within the initial filing. And it's part of the filing fee for, if there is one, for the application itself. If there's not, then don't worry about it. Waivers generally have their own. If you have a standalone waiver using this process, they sometimes require a fee. So check the fee guide to see if RTLs have that. Back to you, Jane.
Okay, thank you, Catherine. And another one, I would like to show you the part of the actions. This is where you can register new FRN, pay filing fees, submit annual report, or also do the file confidential reports, the consummate, surrender, withdraw, and delete. This is where you will pay your fees. You will select in pending payment the form what you want to pay, and then click on the Go course, and you will be presented by the page, which is will take you through all the steps how you pay it in course. And come here. Also, I can show you how to, for example, the surrender works. Here you also, like all those actions is working similar, that you will click on the action, you select the file number or like your application, what you want to take action on, and then it will take you to other steps. We can do there, for example, let's do this. And here for the surrender, letter of explanation is required. For DNC, you will do the attachment. Yes. Done. And I refresh the page. Yeah. This is the action part. And then we can go to pleading and comments. Pleading and comments is also set up similar as the forms. Here you have the first question: is this submission being filled on behalf of committee for the assessment of foreign participation in United States telecommunication services sector committee? And if you answer yes, the pleading type will be a little bigger than if you answer no, because here is also some regarding the team telecom, what keeps set up here. The types. If you answer no, you can see that the list is much shorter. We can select comment, for example. Also, is a confidential treatment requested? You can answer yes or no, and then fill out all required information. Name. Contact information is not required. If you have any contact information that you want to provide, you always can fill in. Then you can select file number. You can start typing and it will show you the file number. You can select multiple file numbers here. And then also the confidential treatment of attachment, if you would like attachment. And then when you submit, review to submit, it will be presented by you will be presented by the a confirmation screen. And yeah, as you want to go back to your landing page, you always can click on the About ICFS and it will redirect you to the landing page. I pause here if anyone has any questions.
There's a question that came up for the RTL form. Will providers that already have a route list on file in the existing MSC file need to do anything new when this form is ready? If they have no changes or when they have changes to the report? Separately, will a filing provider need to include on the attachment the list of relevant authorizations? Artie, are you still on? Do you have an answer? Because I don't know. Okay, we're gonna have to get back to you, Ian. Oh, there you are, Artie. Can you read this comment and respond if possible, or find a way to respond to him after the meeting?
Can I be heard? I wasn't sure about my mic.
You are now. You weren't
okay.
before.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, David's saying let's get back after the meeting. Okay. We'll have to get back to you after the meeting, Ian.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah, we'll get back.
And that's all the steps what I wanted to show you. If there are no more questions, then we can call it a meeting.
Okay. So, Jane, when we stop the recording, will you stay on for a few minutes?
Yes.
I think Artie has some questions.
Mm-hmm.